Protesting here in Minneapolis is more than what's seen in the streets. Behind the scenes, there's an apparatus that fuels the movement, supplying foot soldiers with what they need to keep going and aiding a city that's shut down. This restaurant is the headquarters. This operation that you have right here is pretty damn impressive.
For this to happen in 2 days, it speaks for itself.
Samantha Pre-Gonzalez helps coordinate this operation, and it's massive, organizing donations, delivering food, and dispatching medics to different locations.
We know it because we've been feeling it, and white folks had, 3 days of being uncomfortable, and this is like my regular everyday thing. That's why I'm called Cool and Collected.
It sounds like you guys are in this for the long haul.
Yes, for everybody that thinks we won't, just keep watching. And the more that you choose to be indignant and let your ego get in the way, the more the same knee that was on George's neck is gonna be on your neck. Like it's some color purple shit, you know what I mean?
Tonight, she's dispatching medics, and they've invited us to tag along in their makeshift ambulance. They have an assortment of supplies in here, water, masks, milk for people who are getting tear gassed.
And this has been specially put together for the folks who are unconscious, who are unable to walk, people who have been shot.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What's going on? 7 cop cars?
We just saw 7 cop cars.
So it looks like there may be something happening at the 5th precinct.
And this looks like it's the main protest center.
Floyd! 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 I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
It's like a singular mask. One mask. Yo, thank you. Appreciate it.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
How many days have you been out here?
This is my 3rd day.
What happens if this doesn't work?
We just keep trying. Any way we need to, we just keep trying. We gotta get violent. We gotta get violent. That's what makes them scared. If that what makes things change. Peacefulness will only get you so far.
Floyd! Floyd!
I seem to be in the middle of 2 different kind of demonstrations. There are a number of people that are protesting and demonstrating because they're sick and tired of police and law enforcement messing with black people. But over here, we have people that are breaking into a bank, which seems to be the antithesis of what the spirit of this demonstration is supposed to be.
Keep it moving! Stop loading and keep it moving!
So you all were down here protesting.
Yeah.
And
We're not losing.
And I respect that, because some people want to look at this situation and say it's just some young thugs, right, out here causing trouble.
If we didn't react like we did, what do you think would have happened? As a result, nothing really would be done unless we out here stepping.
Everything on fire.
What is it that you want the rest of the world to see and know about what's happening here?
It's real. It's painful.
Like this happens,
Get up out of here. Shit on fire, man.
Don't rest.
There's a peaceful side and the violent side, and everybody's got something to say. It's just, if they hurt us, I'm gonna do something back. I'm not gonna just take it.
About 30 yards from here, there's a solid wall of riot police officers. And the protesters, instead of running away from them, they're looking to directly confront them.
You are in violation of unlawful assembly. You continue to obstruct, resist, and/or interfere with peace officers. You will be violating Minnesota state statute, and you will be arrested.
The next morning, even though things are quieter, the protests continued in the streets. But these streets are a bit different. There's about to be a rally in this neighborhood.
Yes.
This is like a nice trick-or-treat neighborhood. Loretta Van Pelt is heading to a protest at the home of Mike Freeman, the prosecutor for Hennepin County. There seems to be several factions, or a couple of factions that are out there. There are folks that seem to be protesting in the spirit of a fight for justice, and then there are some people that are expressing frustration through, some people call it looting. Do you feel like that's a problem in in making progress in what you all are trying to do?
In this city, people are frustrated, and that's why Minneapolis is burning, basically, because people have had enough and people are angry, and I see nothing wrong with that. I think what they're doing is righteous. I think it was long overdue.
Van Pelt has a specific goal here: replace the DA who brought a lesser murder charge against Derek Chauvin and has yet to charge the other 3 cops.
The man who lives in this house, he's not doing his job. And so, you know, when we don't do our job, what happens? We get fired. We get fired, so he needs to go. He needs to go. He got to go. He got to go. He got to go. The system's rotten to the core, and we're the ones who can say, fuck this system and make a new world for us.
But for her and the thousands of protesters, more arrests will not end this fight. That evening, the city marched again.
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! And when we fight, when we fight, we're going to be getting rid of these assholes. Your days are numbered.
Shit. Wait, over here, Jack. Let me get. Get up. We're pressed. Right now, the State Patrol of Minnesota has asked us to get on the ground. We're complying.
Go inside.
This was.
You up there, go inside. Go inside.
We were covering what was a very peaceful protest. The State Patrol pulled up immediately and started shooting tear gas. We're pressed, sir.
You're pressed?
Pressed.
Go inside. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
Our crew was arrested for breaking curfew, despite an exemption for journalists. So we weren't able to cover that night's protests as they escalated, because we were in jail.
George Floyd! George Floyd!
Up to now, we clean up every day. Bags and bags and bags of plastic, rubber bullets, you name it.
Do you consider the effort that you all are doing to clean up the streets as a part of this protest?
So all of this is a part of the protest. We help cleaning it up. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been at the protest every day since this happened. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is part of the protest.
What do you expect Minneapolis to look like when this is over?
Like doomsday. That's what it's gonna look like. Minneapolis ain't gonna come back for another 4, 5 years. This is the effect of the cause. You know, the cause was a young man got killed by a police officer, you know, with his knee in his neck. So this is the effect. Believe me, everybody that's gonna put the brooms down is gonna be protesting. You know, this is part of it.
And after the protest, you pick the brooms back up?
You pick it back up. That's what we do.